Oh, 7 minutes.
Alright, well, it's an introduction episode, so that's fine. Anyway, prologue, The Verge of History.
Her hair is funky.
Actually, you know what? You should be playing. In the beginning,
Skip.
anywho. What? Skip? No. Don't skip.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. What did you want? Did you want the fancy chair?
No, it's fine.
No, it's okay. Is this not comfortable?
No, it's fine. You alright? Ah, do you know who I am? No, actually, it's strange. Your name, it just came to me. How curious. Tell me, what's your name? What brings you here? My name is... It's... You don't know your own name? I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, but where am I exactly? Hey, I've heard of this. It's called amnesia.
Lisa.
Lissa. It's called the Lord of Pegasus Dung. Where to believe you remember my lord's name, but not your own. But what's the truth? What if it is true, Frederick? We can't just leave him here alone and confused. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Your shepherds?
Just the same, my lord. I must emphasize caution.
They're fancily dressed for shepherds.
Yeah, they're shepherds. 'Twould not do to let a wolf into our flock. Right then, we'll take him back to town and sort this out there. Wait just one moment. Do I have a say in this? Peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now come. Actually, now that I think about it, you should be doing the voice of the character that you made.
My voice?
Yeah, you're the one who...
What will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner?
Huh, you'll be free to go once we establish you no enemy of Elise.
Is that where we are? Elise?
You've never heard of the Haledum? Or Haladum? Ha! Someone pay the satyr. He plays quite the fool. The furrowed brow is especially convincing. Frederick, please.
Frederick pulls.
This land is known as the Haledum of Elise. Our ruler, Emran, is the Exalt. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then you already knew that.
Somehow.
The delicate one here is my little sister, Lissa.
Delicate. See? I told you.
You know, my brother, please, you can be a bit thick sometimes. But you're lucky the shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Shepherds?
You see? This really is my character.
It's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the Wary here.
Wary.
A title I shall wear with pride. God's forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise. That's you?
I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is Leo. I just remembered that. How odd. I suppose that's one mystery solved.
You need to work at your voice acting. Anywho, we can work with that in time. Leo, is that foreign? Ah, well, we can discuss it later. We're almost to town. Once we... Crom, look, the town!
Oh no, what's happening? Oh no!
That would be smoke.
I guess.
You guess? That's very much smoke.
I don't know, 3DS graphics are a little bit below my standards.
Damn it, the town is ablaze. The press it begins, no doubt. Fredja, Lissa, quickly. What about him? Unless he's on fire as well, it can wait. Aptly put, my lord. Let's go already. But what about...
What about...
I forget you're doing that sometimes, and at the same time, I remember sometimes. Get to it, lads. Grab anything shiny, put the rest of the torch. We got an example set for these Elysian types. Ain't that right, lass? I can't do maiden voices.
Stay away from me! Please, someone help!
If we had a girl here, that would be easier, but I can't. Crom, we have to stop them.
I thought you just said you weren't good at doing female voices.
I'm not, but I can pull off Lissa, sort of. Don't worry, after today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again.
Hello. Wait.
Leo, you followed us. Why?
I'm not certain myself. But I'm armed and I know my way around a fight if you'll have me.
Of course, strength in numbers. Just stay close.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if I got this. Okay.
Remember, Leo, we face practice thieves and murderers. They'll grant us no quarter. It's kill or be killed.
Alright.
That would be the case.
So,
oh, jeez. So, Leo, I see you wear a sword. Is it... Wait, is that a tome? You know magic?
I think so. I suppose I should check. How does one check that?
You believe so. Perhaps we'll just be keeping a few paces behind you for the time being.
I can control it, I'm sure. Now, how did this work? Ah, yes.
Alright, so let me explain before you go charging, for just a second. Basically, you want to stop before you just charge in like a maniac.
Okay.
Press B for a second. Look at the map, and take a move your cursor because you can freely move through the map. You should take a look at where the enemies are, what weapons they have, and their stats. For
Bronze axe level 1.
They're all level 1
Bronze
for the record,
sword
except the
level
boss,
1.
which is like level 3.
Bronze
I think.
axe level 1.
Maybe not even.
Tome wind. Bronze sword. Thunder tome. Okay.
And there's the boss, which won't move. But basically, what you want to do is think tactically and think, because the enemies will move on their own turn.
Okay.
So, what you can do is you can press A on top of an enemy to see its range, but something to note, Frederick is a tank. The way Fire Emblem works is that in the beginning of the game, they gave you one super tanky, overpowered character that is strong at the beginning, but basically does not keep up very well with other units as the other ones because they're an advanced class. So basically, Frederick can one-hit everyone, but that means he'll be soaking up very little experience and not leaving the other units to gain any. So I'd recommend actually getting rid of the Myrmidon first with Frederick. Just because
this guy.
Yeah, but with Frederick. Because the thing with Myrmidons is that they have very high speed, and they're just a pain to kill in all honesty. So it's better to just get them out of the way right off the bat with Frederick. So you get clean 27 damage, 100% chance.
You are on a horse. Where did the horse come from?
He's always been on a horse. Well, in cutscenes they don't show
I'm
them.
on a horse.
Okay. Anywho.
So now I can't move. I can't use
him.
it.
Now he's done for that turn. You can only do one attack per turn. But now you can move Crom, for example. So you may want to notice that where
How
Crom
come
can move.
hers are green?
Well, press A on her, you'll find out. We'll see who's delicate. I may not be able to attack like Crom, but when you get injured, I'll be the one stitching your bones back together, carrying my trusted staff. You just tell me where to go, Leo. So she is a healer, so she cannot attack, and she has very low defenses, but she heals you, so that way you can attack for longer periods of time and actually last battles. So they're very important.
Okay.
Just because a unit cannot attack does not mean they're useless. So I'd recommend actually going left. Just a recommendation, and making a bit of a wall to make sure Lissa isn't hit. So, not there, but down. So what you want to do is you want to have units side by side, and I'll explain why that is later, but try to have units side by side. So have Crom next to your main character. No, like B. Go all the way up to there with your main character.
All the way up here.
Yep, all the way up there with your main character.
So right here.
Nope, further up. There you go. And wait. Actually, wait. Never mind. That works. And have Crom right next to him. So that way you get a bit of a wall. There you go. And then you want to wait. And then you probably want Lissa behind someone. Not Frederick, though. Yeah, Crom, that works. And you just want to wait. And then the enemy actually attacks. So he'll attack Frederick. Not that big of a deal. No damage. 25.
I'll take it.
Yeah, see, Frederick gets very little, but if you compare it to you...
Oh, you're trying to hit me? Ow! That hurt. How dare you? I blast you with thunder.
So you get 10 experience because you did not kill him. But, is anyone hurt? It'd be foolish to leave a wound untreated. Indeed, timely use of staff or vulnerary should prevent the worst. So what you can do is magic tomes, actually if you looked at what it said before, actually it didn't say it, but what I could say is tomes can actually attack from 2 spaces away. And in front of you, as you clearly saw. So what you can do is actually back up the space right next to Alyssa, attack from there, get some free damage off, and then finish him off with Crom. And then you can just charge him with Crom. You want them to have them next to each other. I'll explain why later, but you'll want to have them next to each other when you attack. So like left or right. I meant, you know what I mean. There you go. There we go. So you get 30 experience compared to 11, which Frederick gained. So what you want to do is actually, if you go over to a unit, an opponent unit, and press A on them, you can actually see their attack distance. So Frederick's in the way of that, and he can't take hits very well from magic, so you want to back him out of the way. Yeah, like right there, that's good. And just wait. And then you can have Lissa heal your main character with their staff. Yep, there you go. There we go, she gets experience for that. And that's how clerics level up. So now, we can do the same thing we did last time, but mind you, they have tomes, so it may actually be better just to charge in with a sword, because they have a bit of resistance magic. I wouldn't use Frederick. Okay, you want to try and not use Frederick. So, attack, no, you don't have to switch. You can actually switch while you attack.
I'll just do that.
Whatever, that works too.
I got blasted.
Yep, and then we can have Crom finish them off. Still with us, Leo?
Strange. Here on the battlefield, I can see things.
See things? Like what?
The enemy's strength, their weaponry, the flow of battle. I must have studied this somewhere.
So you're saying you can size up the enemy at a glance?
Yes, it would seem so. And perhaps more if I apply myself.
So basically, that's just explaining if you touch something on a touchscreen. So if you go down to the touchscreen and you like want to know something about their weapon or their stat, what a stat does, you can actually like look at it if you see a name.
Die!
Yeah, basically, if you want to know more information about an item or a weapon or a character or a unit, just touch it on the touchscreen.
Okay.
So I would actually, can Lissa go over to that little sparkly area? No, she can't. So just have Lissa go up to your character and heal him. Staff, heal. There you go. And then we can move Frederick in onto that sparkly bit. And that's a very special sparkly place. I took upon myself to clear away a bit of gravel here. Safety first. And he gets free experience. Now, it's a random number between, I think, 10 and 30. Are you alright, Leo? Don't rush into danger.
I'm fine, Crom. Don't worry.
You want to show strength. That makes you a friend. Having no one by my side gives me courage. Here's why.
Thank you, but I think there's more to it than that.
What do you mean?
I believe there's a tactical advantage to fighting side by side. It's fuzzy. Wait, yes. Walking in pairs improves strength, defense, speed. Yes, I'm sure of it.
So there you go. So when you have units next to each other, sometimes, well, it hasn't happened yet, but sometimes they can either block damage completely. So sometimes, if you're lucky enough, an attack that might have killed you will actually be blocked by your teammate, and they'll take absolutely no damage. And sometimes you attack, and they will attack with you. So it's a very cool thing. It's an awakening. Hasn't been in any other Fire Emblem game before. So I look at the range of the Myrmidons and the Mage, because that guy's not going to be moving. And maybe you want to give a little more experience to your main guy, because he actually has the lowest experience right next to Lissa. Oh yeah, and also something to note. If your main character dies, he's dead for... You have to... It's a game over. Same thing with Chrom. So I'd have Chrom next to him. Oh, we can't. Crud. Well, you could just have him there for now, I guess, and have Frederick next to him. It's probably the next best thing. There you go. And just wait, and then you can have Lissa next to Chrom, I guess. Yeah, see, there you go. Like that. And you get the full experience, and your partner actually gains a little bit of it. So, there's absolutely no... There really isn't very many bad things to happen when you team attack, except...
Okay.
You may want to heal your character. That's all I'm going to say right now. You may want to heal up your main. No, don't back him up. You don't need to back him up. Remember, you have a tome, so you actually can attack from afar.
So, can I just heal from here?
Yeah, you can just walk up and heal. Again, this is... The enemies will not fight you now in this phase
So
unless you attack them. So yeah, you can go right there if you want.
Staff. Heal. Go.
Now eventually, I won't be holding your hand through everything, because this is tutorial stuff though, I will be holding your hand for a bit. But eventually you're gonna have to think about this stuff for yourself.
So then I can attack them.
Yep. So I'd recommend just focusing up mostly on the Myrmidon, maybe having Chrom take him out a little bit.
Myrmidon?
Yeah, you see the class?
Ah.
Myrmidon. So I'd say have Chrom do a little bit of damage and then have your main character finish him off. No.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what do you... Never mind. Chrom just can finish him off right off the bat. That works just as well. And then I'd say have have Frederick finish off the mage. It's not even worth it. There we are. And we'll be fine. So, all that's left is this boss. So I'd be careful. No. Be very careful. Take a look at the boss's hit range. He can't move, but he can attack from 2 spaces away. So I'd actually wait a bit and just heal up your character for a little bit. No, like, just get close to him. As long as you're not in the attack range, he won't attack you. Because he can't move.
Okay. So then, put this guy right there. No.
Actually, I would just go up with him to get the sparkly bit, because he usually gets good stuff for it. And also, it's very hard to get experience for Frederick, because as you saw, he only gets 11 experience per battle if he kills something, versus us, who just get 30. Oh! Wow, that's overpowered.
I do not know what that is.
You'll find out. You can find out if you want. You can click on it. On the bottom screen, if you wish. You can just heal up for a bit.
So can I attack now?
So if you go forward, and actually just stand in that red space right there, you can actually attack with your tome if you want. Here, sheepy sheepy, come to the slaughter. Oh god, an 11% crit chance on the enemy. Ugh. Let's hope that does not go in his favor. For our sake. Oh, yes,
Frederick, thank you.
that's what I mean. Oh!
Thank you.
Frederick! It's
Ah.
Frederick! My man! You're doing great!
Ding, 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 ding. Oh,
Oh,
no.
there you go. That's actually a pretty good level up, in all honesty. If you had to get anything,
Now,
the fact that you
that's
got...
what I call progress.
Actually, yeah, because you got health, some damage... You do more damage with your sword and your magic now, and you take less damage for magic. Pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, your heroes were Leo and Frederick. So, let's just continue for a bit.
Well, that's the end of that.
End of that. Lucky for the time we were close by. But holy wow, Leo, you were incredible.
Incredible.
Shut up. Sword, sorcery, and tactics? Is there anything you can't do?
Homework.
You're certainly no helpless victim, that much is for sure. Indeed, perhaps you might even be capable of an explanation of how you came here?
I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick, and I cannot explain why only some knowledge has returned to me. But please believe me, I have shared all that I know.
You fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that's enough. And your mind, my lord, will you not heed its counsel as well? Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with Leo's talents. We've beguiled unruly neighbors all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such an able tactician? Besides, I believe his story, odd as it might be.
Thank you.
So how about it? Will you join us, Leo?
I would be honored.
Did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Plegian accent.
Plegian? What's that?
Plegia is Elysia's westerly neighbor. They send small bands into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer, totally innocent and totally helpless. But they do have us, my lady, shepherds to protect the sheep. Do not be swept up in your anger, it will cloud your judgment. I know. Don't worry, I'll get used to all this. My lord, please, you must stay the night. We are simple folk of simple means, but we will gladly toast your valor with a feast.
I like.
A most generous offer, sir, and no doubt your hospitality will be grand. But I'm afraid we must hurry back to Elistal. Dark meat only for me, medium well, and no salt in the soup. I simply... Wait, what? We're not staying? But Frederick, it's nearly dark. When night falls, we'll camp, eat off the land, make our bed of twigs and the like. I believe you mentioned you would be getting used to this?
I like Frederick so far.
Frederick, sometimes I hate you. You're quite the stern lieutenant there. Oh wait, that's you. Never mind. Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I can think of a few others. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring down the axe. Duly noted.
Duly.
Ahem. You do realize I am still present. Oh, we realize.
That's why we're speaking of it.
Milo remains as amusing as ever. Now then, shall we be going? Alright. Ready to go, Leo? The capital isn't far. And that's going to be it for this episode. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll go on to Chapter 1. See you guys then.